How are you doing, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Once again, hanging around on the old TCP private server. I'm round about like kind of my laboratory area, so to speak. That's what I'm going to call it for now. This is where all the magic and like all the craziness is eventually going to happen. Maybe one day, possibly soon. Now, speaking of stuffs like to do with the lab. Basically, I've already been sort of working hard on this skeleton spawner. I haven't quite finished it yet, 100%. But we'll see how we get on. I might add one more redstone function to it off camera because I've been following a tutorial with it, and yeah, it's coming on really well. If you want me to be completely honest, so I'm quite happy in regards to that. So cool. So as you can see, I've got lots of experience on me, XP. So what we're going to do is we are probably going to just maybe do another book, I guess. See what we get with 31 levels of goodness. So because we got 30, I'm only going to do one and see how we get on. And let's hope for the best. Okay, here we go. Oh God. Projectile, I can't even say it. It's quite a mouthful for me. So projectile protection 2 is probably my way forward. I'm gonna go with that. So not great. Just want me to be completely honest. What we could do is we could go make another tool, maybe. Let's make. Oh, let's actually make the tool. And let's quickly plonk this in here. 26 levels, efficiency 4. We'll take that. Oh, and we got fortune 2, which is always good. So let's just have a little look in what we've got here. So let's see if we can actually. Oh, what we got? Projectile efficiency 3. Okay, so I've already got a fortune 3, efficiency 5. So what we want to do is kind of put unbreaking to that, I guess. Protection 3, infinity, power 3. Or we could get the infinity one actually. And we could see power 3 unbreaking 1 bow. That looks good. We could possibly upgrade this bad boy. So what we got? Power, and this will give us infinity, power 3, unbreaking 1. Only cost 5 enchantment points. Alright, XP, that is good. That is a beast. So that will do for now. What I'm going to do is just going to get my bearings, and I'll be right back because I'm going to show you what I've been up to down at this skeleton spawner. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I've got what I think I need, and that is just a bunch of stone right now. And this would be a good test actually because I've noticed my computer's lagging me a lot. I'm not sure if it's because it's amplified or there's a configuration clash or something like that, but mostly it's happened, I've noticed it while I'm on Skype. So I'm not 100% sure. There might be a graphics card because there's like an Intel card and there's like NVIDIA built into my actual PC. So I'm wondering if it's trying to run two different things for two different programs. So who knows. So we'll see how we get on. So just recording as normal, like without Skype active. So far so good. And we are literally nearly now at the spawner. So as you can see, I've been kitting this place out. I'm trying to get some sort of decent little lab palette together. And I've kind of come up with acacia wood, which is orange, which is kind of my signature color almost. And I just need to get rid of some of this stuff because I've got oh, I brought this with me. Damn it. Okay, I need to keep that kind of safe. And I brought these with me as well. I didn't really want that, but never mind. Okay, so let's make some. Oh yeah, look at that! All the stone slabs we could ever need. And I'm gonna make myself another pickaxe, just because the other one's a bit precious, more precious in fact, than this one. Okay, cool. So this room is coming on well, and I'm quite proud of it. So I've hooked up some redstone. So as you can see, we've got There's a lever here that you can only just make out the button there. It is extremely lit. I do apologize, and I know that's going to affect spawn rates, but for now I'm not really too fussed. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to be putting light into the ceilings, probably redstone stuff. I'm not 100% sure, but as you can see, they're collecting as normal as before. I've shown you kind of this setup. This is exactly the same collection point for them, but the only difference is round here we've got lots of redstone. Actually, I'm going to try and break this. Oh, no, never mind. Anyway, there's lots of redstone magic in there. And, yeah, so basically it's just a hopper timer, which crushes them for X amount of time. And also, this is just a basic on and off switch. So basically, when it's up, it's off, and they will stop coming down the bottom into the chute. So as you can see, the gate is now closed. And the gate is open when you want more to filter in. So we're going to keep it closed for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to right click this button. And that should like hurt them to an inch of their life. There we go. And then all we got to do is get potion of healings or just that. Which pretty much does the trick anyway. I use stone swords because they're cheap. And as you can see, you get everything collecting in there as normal. So that's a pretty good way of doing it. And then there's another mode that I've seen on the tutorial that I've actually watched, which kind of really makes it look pretty cool. There is going to be slabs going across here, so I take it that this is going to be kind of like the ceiling kind of point here. Oh, so if I go across here, I'm not 100% sure on all of the design. But what I might do is I might decorate this with, I don't know. I'm going to light this up actually because it's a bit dark. I know it's going to affect spawn rates, but I'm not really fussed right now about spawn rates. And I'm going to carry on the pattern here. So today we're pretty much going to just mess around down here for pretty much most of the episode. And just kind of so you guys can see me building a little bit of it. And trying to figure out what kind of pattern I'm going to go for. This pattern is not going to be throughout the whole lab. I'm going to probably chop and change it just to give it a bit of variation. So this path is like 4 wide. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4 wide in total, which is quite rare for me to do that kind of number. Normally I go like 3 or 5 or something like that, or an odd number, something like that. So what we're going to do is just going to kind of get rid of all this old rubbish. And I'm not sure what colour I'm going to have the walls as yet. So we're going to mess around with the walls at some point in this episode. So yeah, this is good stuff. The only thing is I haven't got an entrance yet, which is kind of weird. But I'm afraid what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to just kind of work that out at a later date of how to actually initially get into the lab. I'm probably going to go down the route of a elevator that I used last time in the last map in season 1, which I loved. I loved that elevator. That elevator was absolutely cool. So what we're going to do is just going to chip away a lot of this, and I'm probably not going to do that bit because that's going to take time and effort. So let's just try something out here. Let's try just put in some normal acacia wood. Okay, now the trouble is with that, it kind of looks very similar to the floor and it's very samey. So let's try something else. Let's try a different color to see what goes with this acacia. I don't think I'd like that either. Let's try some birch in the wall. So let's just get rid of this. I don't know actually. Kind of like that. But I don't know. I'm not really 100% sure yet actually. I'm very fussy. And I'm not really sure if that's what I really want. Because it doesn't really fit. But if we go Unless we try this. Let's try something else. Let's get some of these slabs. I was going to put lights in the floor actually, but then I because I'm using half slabs to stop mobs from spawning, it didn't quite work. Ooh, now I like that. But maybe I should chop it around. So you follow the orange. So what we do is we put maybe this around the outside. It's very pale. I want to go for pale. Oh, wrong one. I want to go for pale kind of colours. And then what we do is we copy this one. I don't know if that's a bit much. Let's try this. Let's try to keep into the same formula with the slabs here. Yeah, I definitely don't like that. Oh, wrong one. So maybe having that outer ring might do it. I don't know. But we could have it, so can we combine woods together? So if we can we go like this. No, so you can't combine woods together as such. So I'm not sure if I like this border. I need to make another axe. Just make just a standard one. I'm not sure if I like this though. Does light things up though. Or let's try. Yeah, I've got to keep it pale and I want to keep it like orange as well. See, I kind of prefer that to that. Could always mix the both up. Oh, we could actually mix the both up. Yeah, something for me to play with, but I'm going to go with these kind of colours. I'm pretty sure of it. So we're just going to fill this in quickly, just because we can. Probably going to use a pattern maybe. That's just giving me a little bit of an idea. Yeah, we'll go with that then. We'll go with something like that. So what we could do is, we could kind of, I mean this is 9 by 9. So that could be 7. So what we could do is we could have that as the center point. 1, 2, 3, and then it come in. Let's just get rid of some of this. Let's see if we can get like a little pattern that goes in line with this. So what we want to do is we want to go, so that's the middle, 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this. And then we want to paint that in with the birch. Okay, so that goes in like 2 in, 2 in. And then what we could do is continue the border and like swap it round. Just give it a bit of variation, right? That could work. That could work. I like that, actually. I kind of like that. It's kind of a nice little pattern. And then what we could do is we could bring it back in again. Like here. And here. So that goes in 1. That goes in 1. Perfect. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Actually, is that going to work? Yeah, it's going to work here. So what we want to do is make sure we follow the pattern round. Need some more. And then what we could do is we could probably make it here as well. And on all 4 sides, I guess. Still not sure about it though. So what we could do as well is we could probably split these up into 3. Kind of go with like, we go like that. Because I'm going to the similar pattern to my mine shaft, kind of, you know, like the 3x3 patterns. I don't know yet, but I think that's pretty much the rough idea. But what we'd do is we just get the basics sort of sorted. We'd kind of jazz it up a little bit. So what we want to do is we want to get like the, you know, the fundamental sort of stuff done. So let me just what I'll probably do is I'll probably go off camera, chisel all of this side out, get rid of this stone slabs, refloor it, and then come back to you when I've got a little bit of progress. Otherwise you're going to be watching me do too much mundane stuff. I'm probably going to leave these patterns alone for now, and I'm just going to plaster it with just a single colour. Probably going to do that off camera and then show you sort of like maybe next time. Eventually as well, I want to kind of decorate the ceiling of the spawner because it kind of doesn't look right. Everything around it's kind of done and everything inside looks terrible sort of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've been messing around off camera for quite some time. I say a good half hour, and as you can see, this is the plain slab sort of roof, and I've been messing around with andesite and granite and diorite, and I think I'm going to go for andesite mixed in with possibly some of this. So basically what we want to do is every time we get a pillar, we should maybe mix it up with this. Oh, hang on, no. We want to go like this, and then in between maybe just do this. So let's just try something out here. So that if we do like that, it makes polished, and then we can just go something like this, and then let's try another one. Let's just split this up just to see what it looks like in a split pattern, just to see if this works like so. Yeah, I think that could work actually. And then we can just do another one. Kind of follow the pattern of the walls, because the walls are not exactly like all round sort of the same. So as you can see, the corner bits are 2, whereas the other 3 are 3. So you got 3, 3, 3, 2, and 2 just to make it work. I've run out of acacia wood, so I can't really do that. But I kind of like that. And then what we could do is we could maybe in the corners make it 2x2, maybe. Would that work? Make that another. I wasn't originally going to go down this path. I was going to have like mimic the floor, but I don't want to. I think that would look a bit weird. And then what we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That actually is very, it's like, it's not in your face, but it's there, isn't it? That's nice. I like it. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. So in the corners, we can go 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 3 around the rest. So that works out really nicely, but I don't have much andesite left here, where at my exact location here. So that's pretty much that. So I'm not really sure what to do with these corner bits. I'm guessing maybe put some acacia wood round here. Maybe kind of just pillar it out like this on the corners, like so. I'm not really 100% sure. If you want me to be completely honest, I really don't know how to make this work around here. There is not really the only exit point I've got is this bit here. It's the only way I can get in and out. So I need to start thinking in terms of where we're gonna go with this. So because what we could do is we could probably use the corners to go down and go down this wall here, because down here behind this wall is a corridor. So if we were to just dig down here, for example, can we get down here? There is like a cave system. There we go. The cave system kind of goes down here. And this is where it goes towards the the spider spawners, but the spider spawner is miles this way. So in comparison to the actual speaking of which, where is it? Oh, it's over here. So this is where the the spider spawner is. That's going to be a trap for another day. But yeah, I've been working on this spawner for a couple of hours now, and yeah, it's coming on well. So all this underground here is going to be pretty much where all the lab and all the good stuff's going to be. And yeah, I'm pretty impressed with what I've been doing. I mean, I'm not really a great builder, but there's a bat in here. But I love it. I also, whenever I go to farm the skeletons, I always shut the gate first, because otherwise if a new one comes in the middle of this, they won't die properly. I love it. And then what I want to do is maybe set up some sort of potion room close by. Then that way we can make some potions and stuff like that. So I'll probably make an automatic brewing system, but I don't want to make a dramatically big one. I'll probably make a main massive industrial kind of potion brewing thing. And then from like in these sort of rooms, make just miniature, like quick and easy ones, just to make, you know, quick access to potions. Because the easiest way to take these guys out is to actually throw a potion of healing at them. And then, but at the moment, all I'm doing is this, which works, don't get me wrong, but there's more efficient ways of doing this. Level 35, that's not too bad, and let the rest just drop in. The only thing is obviously we got to try and work on maybe lighting. So lighting, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do this. Maybe you could have the lighting there, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. We need glowstone anyway, we can't really do it with what we got down here. So we need to go, maybe have an adventure one episode in the nether, just solely in the nether. I mean, as you can see, I'm getting quite a nice collection. And I'm probably going to mimic just all the random armor and weapon drops here. This sort of like this section. And then bones and that side. Same goes for this side. It's going to be pretty much the same. I could decorate it with maybe armor stands and put some of the armor on there, because we've got loads of it. I need to kind of work around this. This is totally unfinished and looks really bad. Whereas this is starting to take shape. But I need more acacia wood. But next time you probably see this, I'll be pretty much done with it, if not very, very close with it. I'm thinking maybe, I was thinking making a stairwell here in the middle, or I'm not sure if I want to do it down the side here. I don't really 100% know, if you want me to be completely honest. But yeah, it's coming on well. I'm not sure if you enjoyed this episode, but this episode for me has been fun to make. It's been, normally I just kind of just blitz the episode, but this time round I actually took time out and then come back to you guys to be able to try to build something. I mean, I was away for at least half hour in between this cut and the last. And yeah, so all we got to do now is kind of concentrate on lighting in here. So what we want to do is light this. I mean, mobs cannot spawn in here whatsoever. So I think if we were to take these guys out, mobs cannot spawn on these half slabs, whereas they can spawn here, spawn on in these little cubby things here. So, but they cannot spawn in there. So I'm not sure if that's dark enough, but it seems right. So they're spawning 3 that time. So that's spawning 3 at a time. So that's a little bit better. So I'm wondering if it's worth putting maybe lights in the walls here. Something to think about and test off camera, I guess. But yeah, so what I'm going to do off camera is this is going to be my main project for a lot of it. Obviously I've got the bridge to do as well. I don't know if you guys remember, but at one point I said, oh, I'm going to concentrate a project at a time. Well, that plan's gone out the window blatantly. Didn't see how many dropped then. But quickly, we'll quickly have a test to see how many drop as it is now. Because I think the lighter it is, the less drop. What was that? 3? I think that was 3. So I think that definitely is. Let's go this way. Is that 1? That was 1. Because I think when there's low light level, they go to 1, maybe. Come on, spawn again. Come on then. One more time. You know you want to. Oh, it's going. That was only 1 that time. That's interesting. Anyway, so guys, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.